Right, the first thing, before we can actually put a motor onto here, is we need to remove these pedals and the arbor going through the centre, because that's where your motor, mid-drive motor, will fit through. Now before you start actually attacking that, you need to buy some special tools. They're not expensive. You need one of these, you see the star shapes on it. This will remove the main hub. They're about £5 from Amazon, so not tremendously expensive. Then you need the puller. This will pull the arm off of the shaft. You'll need that. I got this one on eBay with a set, but you'll find them. Again, they're very cheap, they're readily available, because I know people don't need them that much, so they can't ask a lot of money for them. Right, the first thing you do then, obviously, all a little bit different, but in this case, a centre nut holds that to the spindle. Then, I'm doing this, you put this piece in to there, and you'll see there is a thread for it to take it in. Send that in, and then this, when you drive it in, will push the arm away from the spindle. Now they can be very tight. I've already released mine, just so that it's easier for demonstration. But as you can see, as you're turning that, it's actually pulling me away until I'm off. And there I go. That's that one off. You do the same at the other side. The same again at this side. Remove that nut. I say that because this has actually got a socket in it, which works quite well for that. Whether that's intended or not, I don't know. And in with your threaded bar. I did find on mine it can damage, so make sure that is in fully tight before you start putting this in, because it can damage the thread in your arm. It's not that hard. And off that one comes there. Simple. That was nice and easy. There. Next. Again, I've already done mine. They're loosened, so I'm just doing it for demonstration. Now this one, it's an anti-clockwise one. The other one is standard. So, look as though you're tightening up, but you're not, you're undoing. And out it comes. Now you'll have bearings in there and such. Keep hold of them, you never know. You might at some point need to reverse the bike back to what it was. And the other side, let's say that one is a standard thread. Just remove that. And that's it. Now then, when you're buying your motor, this section here is what you want to be measuring. Where the pedals came through, let's get that bearing out of there. Where the pedals came through, that is the measurement you want to be buying the motor to fit. This one is a 68, which is the first lowest size, but they can go wider. Just make sure you get the right one. And in some cases I've heard you have to shim them up as well, if they're odd sizes. But in this case I'm lucky because it is the exact size for it. And now it's ready to receive the motor. Okay, here's a fair warning for anyone that's thinking of doing a bike at a point that is not covered by anybody else. I don't know why it's not covered, I haven't found it, but it's a serious issue, and that is, if your bike has got a chunky frame like this, it will not work on a mid-drive. It's not possible. It is very, very, very disappointing for me, because I like this bike and I wanted to keep this bike, but it will not move up. You cannot do it. When you can't leave it down like that. So, unfortunately, that's the end of the game for this bike. It's not going anywhere. So now I have to put this bike back together again and go and make another one. Buy another frame. put all this in.